You're live.
You're live.
All right,
okay.
we did it.
What the fuck?
It's
Why
so
is it so
stupid.
fucking confusing and weird? Why didn't it work the first time?
Boy.
Okay, well, we're
Hello,
fucking in here.
gamers. Why are we gathered here today? All fucking. How many people are in the party realm?
We're gonna go ahead and pop out the chat. All right.
There's 351 viewers. Hell yeah.
Just to make absolutely
Welcome,
sure.
Peeperoni.
Yes, we are live.
Should we tweet out that we're live right now?
It's back. We're live. Yes, I can do that. Live now.
Why?
Oh my god, it's just playing clips of shows. I don't want to get
Crunchyroll.
All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're both going to vote our own bracket, so I'm going to open up a second incognito browser version of this so that we can both simultaneously
We're
cast
just doing
votes.
a different browser altogether. Voting is now closed.
Wait, what?
Is that because we're in incognito?
Um,
Because today is supposed to be the last day, and it's letting you do it now.
it says voting is
Just-
now open.
okay,
I better
pop
not
it-
reload the page.
Okay, copy the
What's
link
gonna
and
happen?
pop it open in Chrome. I think it's just because it's an incognito browser.
In Chrome, okay. Are we already in Chrome? We
Or
are.
in Brave.
Voting is now
Yeah, I
open.
think it's just because you were in an incognito browser. They can tell.
Let's try. Let's
Brave,
see
right?
if Brave. Okay, Brave
Yeah.
works. So we'll have just Brave and.
It's really funny. They really don't
You-
want you to double vote.
Alright, I'll vote. I'll vote in the Brave browser.
You're so
you vote
serious
in
about
the,
this. It's almost like it matters or something.
I'll vote in
Why
the
did they take it so seriously?
let's
It's already a popularity
minimize
contest.
each of these because they don't take up that much screen real estate, anyways.
So I was surprised to know that voting was only open for a
go ahead and
week.
do it. Like,
Like, I saw on Twitter that today was the last day to vote, and I'm just like, well, we have a narrative to stream the actual event, so we might as well also stream voting for it, but very short notice.
All right. Okay. This. I'm gonna make sure everybody can see exactly what I'm.
Oh my god, it looks like it's giving me a seizure.
Alrighty. Let's go ahead.
You should also have the chat open because we have some
we have
super
some
chats.
super chats. Boba Bickle with $5 says, "Would you be willing to do a rant about an autistic letter/journal I wrote to you like 3 years ago?" Absolutely. Why not? I would do a rant about literally anything if you pay me for a rant on Patreon. That's the rules. Butthole Weave also gave us $2 and said, "Carol and Tuesday, please, please, and thank you." We still haven't watched Carol and Tuesday. I've got to
That's
say
why
that
I'm mad
right
that the
up
voting
top.
was only a week
I'm
because
sorry.
I wanted to watch Carol and Tuesday before I voted.
Literally, you had a week.
They only gave you a week. They
You
should
gotta
have given
fucking
you
go
more
with your
time.
first instinct.
I understand that they have to like
And we gotta stop
compile
letting it play
footage for the actual anime awards, but they just use like the Crunchyroll promo footage anyways. It's not like they have to edit it seriously. They should have given us more
Windows
time.
key plus arrows, digi. Windows key plus arrows. Okay, Windows key plus arrows. What for?
To make
what-
the chat bigger.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, also it just like opens up all the tab. Okay, I don't need that. Fucking, that's too much math for me, man. My brain can't process that many things at once. All right. Let's go ahead.
Last year's voting only lasted 3 weeks. I mean, that's more than 1 week.
Let's go
That
ahead
seems
and
fair.
go through this. And of course, you all, I put the voting link in the description of the video. Hopefully it's still there. So go for it. All right. So I'll be on the left, you'll be on the right. Let's get into it. Nominees for Anime of the Year.
What?
We have Carol
Oh my
and
gosh,
Tuesday.
what is the video that they have there? Is
Demon
it just like
Slayer.
showing footage of it all?
I think that we're not going to show any footage of any of their stupid clips because I'm not fucking promoting the Crunchyroll Awards. We're voting in this because we're definitely going to stream during it to make fun of it because it was fucking hilarious last year. We're going to be more careful because last time it got a copyright takedown before. It was a video that was fucking doing extremely well.
Yeah.
And it got copyright
So
fucking
sad.
sniped. Because we left in this, like, there's a part where they played, like, a fucking 2-minute trailer of some show. So we're going to make sure that that doesn't happen by just, like, closing out during those moments during the show. But, you know, we're going to do it again.
My
So
idea
we have to
for
vote
the
in it if we're going to go all the
Crunchyroll
way.
award stream that we do is to have like a Crunchyroll bingo. like with all the shows in a bingo board.
I
think it'd be really funny.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
But just what if they pick the same show?
Super chat suggestions for our bingo card. If you want something to get on there, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna sell the slots. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out how to monetize this.
We can also sell bingo cards and then have like a prize, but you would have to have like an official bingo card to do it.
I mean, like, when is this thing? Do I have to ship out bingo cards to people, or like you could just print a bingo card? Like,
yeah, I know you could just send them a PDF, but it has to be like a unique one.
Because each one would be a different.
Yeah, it would have like a unique code or something.
Okay, and we would like put some kind of mark on it that we would know that they bought the bingo card from us, like a lottery ticket.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Let us know in the chat if you'd be down for this. You're gonna have to keep track of chat because I can't read it from over here. And I want to stay focused on the goal.
I can't vote, so I guess it's down. Voting closed.
It closed?
Voting's open for us. We've had the page open at 7. If you're in a different time zone, it might be.
Yeah, maybe it depends on where
Or
you
you may have already voted.
Well, we're going to do it anyway. I mean, it doesn't fucking matter if we actually submit the votes.
Oh my gosh. What if it doesn't submit? I mean, that's funny. It's not like
have open. Not this many.
Somebody for $5 said it's closed. Did they close it because we're streaming?
No, that would be.
Do you think they would do that?
No, this is promotion. This would promote their thing.
They said we had all day.
No reason. Yeah. We'll find out at the end. I mean, we got it to open up.
It says it's open right now. So.
All right. Vote for Anime of the Year. Alright, so the options are Carol and Tuesday, Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, Mob Psycho 100, Season 2, O Maidens in Your Savage Season, The Promised Neverland, and Vinland Saga. Now, I did not make it past the first episodes of Demon Slayer or The Promised Neverland. Both of them
Didn't we watch more than one episode of Promised Neverland? I thought we watched like 2.
Maybe 2. I know you read the manga, continuing from that point. Did reading the manga leave you with any feeling that it was worth going back to the anime?
No, the manga's way better.
Okay.
And it's not amazing, but it's like entertaining, but like the manga's a better way to enjoy the story.
Now, you also read the first chapter of Demon Slayer before the anime came out.
Yeah, I read Demon Slayer. I don't know if I'd be interested in actually reading Demon Slayer. It's just not really like.
Do you think you'd be interested in watching the anime of Demon Slayer?
I think the anime is potentially more interesting just in the fact that it is in color.
Yeah, maybe.
And
it doesn't look bad. I
don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. I'm just not that interested in Demon
both
Slayer.
of us read the first volume of O Maidens in Our Savage Season, and we both thought the anime was much weaker.
Manga's fucking way better.
But in that case, it's because the manga has just really beautiful character art. I just thought the dramatic pacing of the panels, it did more for me than the way that the show is directed and and paced. Like I felt the manga felt more kinetic to me than the anime did, in spite of the fact that the anime does have its own little gimmicks and stuff, like the music. But I don't know. I don't blame anybody for like loving this show if you've if this is what you like, any of these shows. Like, I don't blame you for not having read the manga
came out like right when the show came out, so like I don't know. I don't know if there was a lot of hype surrounding it. I was just excited that Mario Okada. It was just one of those things
where, like, I read the first volume, I really liked it. I watched the anime, and I went, this feels like a watered-down version of the manga, so I'd rather continue the manga. Like, it would be one thing if maybe I had read the manga years ago, and this anime came out, and I was just kind of like, oh, well, I enjoyed that, so I'll give this a watch, even if it's not that great. But it's like, I directly am like, the first episode covered, like, more than half the first volume, basically. So it's like, if I watch this show and I don't like immediately go and read this manga, which is still coming out, then
they're only on like volume
this is the
4.
first version I'm going to experience rather than the version that I think is better, In any case, Vinland Saga also another case where I think it's like kind of shaky as an adaptation. There's good things about it. It's just like
I don't think you can compare the manga to the other manga that are in the show, because Vinland Saga is like such a great manga compared to like the fucking Promised Neverland. It's just of a higher caliber.
I mean, does it even make you, like, how do you feel about seeing the two of them next? Like,
Vinland Saga is way better than The Promised Neverland, the anime.
Like,
for sure.
So, I mean,
I had some fun with Vinland Saga, but, like, again, I liked the manga a little bit better, so it was kind of
this is just one of those lists where so there's things about this that are kind of baffling to me, and it always comes out this way when Crunchyroll does this stuff because they only have 6 candidates. And so they have to find this intersection of what is good and critically acclaimed and well liked by people and what is like really popular, right? So like it's one thing if a show comes out and it's really popular in terms of numbers, but like the anime community doesn't care about it. But like, you know, obviously Demon Slayer was so hype on social media. There's no way, which this whole thing is a social media gimmick. The Anime Awards only exists within the space of social media and in a location in Crunchyroll HQ. You know, it exists as a live stream that is talked about on Twitter and Reddit and in reactions to it. It does not exist in any other context. So, you know, it has to sponsor things that the anime community is going to say, like, yes, these are the good anime. But you end up with this weird cross-section of stuff where obviously the people who are going to be, like, demanding that Demon Slayer be in there, demanding that The Promised Neverland be in there, are not the same people who are watching Carolyn Tuesday and O Maidens in Our Savage Season. But the weird thing about it is that while both of those shows, you know, I know there are lots of people who are, like, more critically minded, who, you know, who are posting about these shows on social media and really digging into them and, like, finding meaning in them, and I appreciate that. But they're far from the only shows that were of that caliber in this past year that deserved to be on this list, you know, that were better, in my opinion, than The Promised Neverland, which I would say is the weakest contender.
Oh, yeah, I don't know which of the judges put that in.
I mean, I just think it was super popular, and it was scored well.
It was popular, but like, was it super popular? Do you think it?
I don't know. I don't know if its popularity like held up throughout the year the same way that Demon Slayer's did. I mean, Demon Slayer is like, probably going to sweep this category.
I'm surprised that like Shield Hero isn't on this list.
There's no way that with the crowd that like the main voters of the Crunchyroll Awards are Crunchyroll viewers. That's the reason. Like, last year we were able to predict almost every single winner very easily because it's just go to the Crunchyroll front page and look at the list, sort by most popular shows, and you have the winners. Like, Demon Slayer's gonna win. But, like, you know, it's just funny that The Promised Neverland is also here for the same kind of reasons as Demon Slayer, but it's just not as big. So it just has no hope. So, like, instead of putting that there, like, I'm just thinking of, and it's kind of touchy.
Hey guys, we'll read the super chats after we vote for a category. In the past couple of live streams, people have shit on me for stopping every time somebody super chats to address them. Yeah. So
I mean, I have the entire screen. I have all.
Yeah,
of them.
we can see them all. We see them coming in. We're not skipping you. It's just wait until we finish the segment and then we'll talk about it.
Anyway, so yeah, like there's like a difficulty in figuring out what counts as a 2019 anime because I feel like they very conveniently chose things that only had episodes in 2019. They did not cross over into other years. Because I'm thinking about how, like, I really love Babylon, but I've only seen the first 7 episodes because it continued into the next year.
Yeah.
Those 7 episodes were better than most of these shows, you know. Or I think of, like, Blade of the Immortal, the first half of that I really love. Dr. Stone is a weird non-inclusion here. I'm like, why The Promised Neverland and not Dr. Stone? That's a huge question on my mind. Because Dr. Stone is another show that's both critically well-liked and popular. But, I mean, it's just much better. So, I don't know if if Dr. Stone is seen as the trashier pick by some. I don't...
No way. No way.
I feel like Promised Neverland, something about the fact that it has that really unique art style, I think makes people think about it as, like, classy. You know, in a way that Dr. Stone gets made fun of for having Yu-Gi-Oh! Hair, in spite of the fact that character designs are fucking awesome.
The manga is fucking so beautiful. It's eye-searingly beautiful.
So, I'm going to say, I mean, thankfully, there is an obvious
that's
choice
in
here.
Jump, obviously.
There's something that we've been kind of just glossing over, which is my actual pick for the anime of 2019.
Right, I'll have to agree with you.
So, Mob Psycho 100.
I adored Mob Psycho. I hadn't seen the first season until the second season dropped, and we watched it all like pretty much in one sitting. Yeah. It was fucking incredible.
Yeah, I thought season 2
was even better.
Particularly the first half of season 2 was like the high point of Mob Psycho to me. And I mean, if you've seen my top anime of the decade list, you know I put it in the top like 20, I think, probably in the top 15. So, you know, that's higher than I put. Now, again, we have not watched Carol and Tuesday, so it's possible that could be higher. I have several friends who consider it one of their favorite shows. So, you know, I'm curious to watch it, but that's the only thing. All right, what happens when I click vote and confirm?
It's just gonna let you do it.
It seems to be letting me do it.
I mean, they can't like kick you out of the page you're currently in, you know.
Now let's answer the super chats. Shini Saba with $2 says, but like, who cares about the Crunchyroll Awards? Nobody, except that it's funny and fun. It's just a way to talk about anime.
Yeah, I mean, it's a way to spotlight anime, and we don't really have like an equivalent to the Crunchyroll Awards. Like Reddit does an award show, but it's not broadcast.
Like, okay, when the Oscars come out, like every single film channel covers them, even though nobody takes them seriously, because they have so much hype as an institution, because all the celebrities show up to it, that like the only reason anyone watches the Oscars is to look at celebrities who they like and to see them potentially be rewarded. Like the only reason anybody watched that one where Leonardo won is because people wanted him to win that year, and that's the only reason people tuned in. So like the fact that enough people are watching it to keep up with that creates hype for the event, and then because there is hype there, people who can, you know, who are making fun of it can basically use the fact that it's hype to hype themselves making fun of it. So that's what we're doing at the Crunchyroll Awards. We are literally just mining their destructive influence for our own constructive influence, if you will.
Is there any more above that one? Above that super chat?
No, I don't think so. I think that was the highest one up. Oh, wait, no. Boba Bickle said, put Serial Experiments Lane on the bingo card. Why would that come up in the Crunchyroll Awards? Why would it happen?
Maybe we should, like, let people pick their own picks, and then we could make them a bingo board, and then they could be, like, entered into, you know, the winner wins some kind of, like, gift.
We should have thought this out before we streamed if we were going to do something like this.
No, I think we should. We still have time to think it out, you know. Yeah. The voting is just...
All right, Kuzu Clam at $10 said, Vinland manga was so vastly superior, but at least the anime is okay and didn't get the Kingdom treatment. Well, that's true. And he also, with another $10, Vinland manga was so... Oh, it says the same thing. He gave $10 twice and said the same thing, I guess. So, thank you. Computer Player 001 with $20 says, here's a bingo suggestion. Whenever a Anituber at the awards loses their nominee prediction, take a shot. Oh, yeah. That's a perfect one.
Yeah, I like that.
That is fucking hilarious.
Should we write that down?
That's like the best part of the whole show is watching Jeff go, what did he think was going to win that lost?
Oh, fuck.
Was it Bunny Girl Senpai?
Yeah,
or like,
wasn't it?
I think it might have been because I think he really liked that show.
Yeah, he was really into
and he was like devastated that it lost. Yeah. Or no, it was placed further than the universe.
Oh, yes.
Which I was like, why would you think that was gonna win? That show is obviously not the most popular show on Crunchyroll. You fucking moron.
It says,
how could you legitimately be heartbroken that something so obvious would happen? Oh my god. Anyway, vote for best protagonist. So. We have Emma from The Promised Neverland, Hyakimaru from Dororo, Saitama from One Punch Man Season 2, Senku from Dr. Stone, Tanjiro Kamado from Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba, and Toru Honda from Fruits Basket. Okay, so this is kind of... I don't like this list because I don't like that there are characters who existed before 2019 on this list. Like, those characters would have had their chance to, you know, appear on lists the year that they came out. And even if the Crunchyroll Awards didn't exist at that time, who gives a fuck? Like, you should be spotlighting the fact that there are so many great new characters arriving on the scene, you know? So, like...
I also, in the same token, is that what they say? In the Dororo adaptation, they kind of like change the personalities of the characters.
Yes, that's true.
Significantly.
But like, I'm thinking about Saitama Like,
oh yeah,
literally, he just like Saitama would have obviously been best protagonist 2015.
and Toru from Fruits Basket. I mean,
Yeah,
that's like a lot
it's
of
the
people's
same fucking
entries
show.
into anime. Like it's
right,
the same.
circa 2002 or
Right,
3, like
right.
where she obviously would have won best protagonist in those years when she first appeared, and this is the same exact show, you know, just like updated, but she's not a different character in any way. It's an interpretation of the same material. Hyakimaru is more acceptable, though I don't like this version of the character as much as the original from what little I've seen of Dororo. In fairness, I've not watched much of the new show. I've read the manga.
It's just because he's a pretty boy.
And, you know,
he's no more.
well, he's just a silent protagonist, whereas originally he was not at all. He talked a lot.
Yeah.
But anyway, I mean, I don't know if maybe he talks later
Oh my
into
god.
the anime.
No, that's for the fucking. That's for the girls.
What do you think of Emma, the Promised Neverland?
Oh, she's not even the most interesting character in the Promised Neverland.
Okay. Is she even really the protagonist?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was the white-haired kid.
No, he's like the antagonist in a sense.
Okay.
Or like the anti-hero.
But yeah, I really disagree with Saitama being on the list.
I know, it's like...
I obviously haven't seen Demon Slayer enough to like really judge this kid. He did not impress me in the first episode.
Drip. I'll give him that.
Toru should not be on the list. But once again, the actual choice
I mean, she's a shitty protag too. She's just like a ditz. I don't know.
I really... Something we have to do...
She's like a self-insert character.
We really have to do justice to the possibilities here.
She's more of like a woe is me.
I really want us to consider... Alright, we're going to sort these by score. We're going to go... Let's just like think about what is not on this list. Legoshi from Beastars
Oh my
is not on
god,
this list.
I'm really sad. Beastars got snubbed.
Beastars was better than anything other than Mob Psycho 2 for best anime category. And Legoshi I might have picked over Senku for best protagonist.
It would have been you'd have to consider it,
would have been
right?
a fucking difficult race. And when we get to if there's any best side characters or love interest or whatever, obviously she needs to be in there too. Best rival if that was a category.
Oh, I wish that was a category. Best rival would be such a good category.
If it's not, then it should be. All right.
No, it's not.
Best protagonist, the girl from Bookworm,
Girl.
Ascendance of a Bookworm. Everybody likes this character. Let's see.
She's a hell of a lot more interesting than Toru.
The protagonist from Babylon, I kind of like. The antagonist, if the girl from Babylon is not in best antagonist, this list is completely thrown out the window because she is easily the most memorable.
People are saying Beastars will be eligible
antagonist.
for 2020, but like, didn't the show end last year?
It fucking ended last year.
People are not gonna remember that show at the end. It's gonna be whatever the hot shonen was.
Right.
It got completely snubbed. Fucking Cautious Hero. What about him?
I'm surprised. I'm shocked he wasn't on the list. I don't know if that show just wasn't on Crunchyroll or what, but I thought it was. But yeah, I'm surprised Cautious Hero's not on there. I mean, I would not have voted for him obviously over Senku, but why is Fruits Basket on there? It's not a new character. Anyway, the kids from Hoshiai no Sora, even after one episode, were more interesting than some of the characters that are on this list.
I like that show.
To me,
did they just not include anything
this
from
is just
from
a
this
fall
season,
you know?
That's the fall just not included?
I just think that there's not any 26 episode shows that started in the fall, you know, that would be over now. Like, they would end next season, but, like, I think they just looked at it as, like, you know, what were the big shows that were big in 2019, like over the course of the year, like shows that are getting hype from the fall season. That hype wave will still be reverberating into the West for a little bit into 2020.
The guy from Fire Force, the Smile guy.
I'm surprised he's not in there. I mean, I wouldn't vote for him over other characters.
Oh my god, the girl from Dumbbell.
She would be a great
picked her. I love her.
Or the one from fucking Oh Maidens Are Savage Season. If people like that show, they would almost certainly think she was one of the better protagonists, I would think. You know, a lot of these characters are not new. There's a lot of weird off-brand sequels and shit that came out. So, let's see here. Sarazanmai, not nominated for Best Anime. So, like, I would think that like the same crowd who was going to vote Carol and Tuesday would have also wanted Sarazanmai to be on there.
And the best boy category, they have him.
Oh,
There's also the best boy and best girl catalog.
Well, what the fuck is the difference between that and okay.
The protagonist, I think, is
boy.
more of just like,
This is so stupid.
the shonen or shoujo main character.
Fuck the Crunchyroll Awards. What about the Sewayaki Kitsune girl?
Those would not be considered protags, I don't think.
But would she be in best girl?
No, she's not.
Okay.
Definitely
all
not.
What happened in the winter?
I'm surprised neither girl from Carol and Tuesday is in there.
Kaguya didn't make it on here?
That's for the best girl category.
No, none of the characters made it into best show or best. This show is more like hyped and like what's the word I'm looking for? Critically well liked than I think The Promised Neverland was.
Yeah.
I would definitely have thought that would have a way better shot of competing with Demon Slayer than fucking Promised Neverland would. Tate no
I'm just
Yusha.
I am surprised
Shield Hero's not on the list either.
They considered the protag from Dororo not a best boy but best protag. Like, I don't understand what the difference is.
Yeah.
Is there an explanation on the page?
I mean,
of what it would mean?
I don't want to know.
Okay.
I don't
also,
care.
where the fuck is Shield Bro?
Yeah, why is
Tate
no
fuck
Yusha
is my Shield Bro?
No nominations for anything so far. He'll probably be in Best Boy. I mean,
I don't know about
that seems to be the way that this functions. All right, well, let's get back to the vote. Obviously, Senku is my pick. He's one of the best characters. The only person who could have given him a run for his money would have been Legoshi from Beastars, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Senku all the way. Fuck these other fucking cowards. Not even protags.
Okay, best antagonist.
Okay, would this be like best rival? Not really.
Okay, they actually are aware of Babylon, so
wow.
Good.
Sugoi.
Oh boy. All right, you got I Magase from Babylon, which I know you have not seen.
I have not.
So
I'm going to have a hard time picking one of these.
Neither of us have seen Carol and Tuesday yet.
But we know who that character is.
We certainly
We've
know.
gotten up to the point where that character is introduced.
Askeladd is, obviously having read Vinland Saga, he's a fairly legendary rival.
Yeah, he's pretty great.
I never watched One Punch Man Season 2 or continued the manga enough to know about Garo.
I heard people said it was shit.
Isabella from
Oh wait,
we're supposed
to look at the super chats.
Oh, you're right. Let's make sure they don't disappear off the page
there's a couple.
before we
saw
fucking
a couple.
read them. All right, let's see here. We've got this one is Tests says, what's our drinking game for this CR Awards by the way? Well, definitely, as the one guy said, we have to drink every time an AniTuber gets their prediction wrong. Every time I see an AniTuber's face, I'll probably take a drink.
We're going to be hammered.
Every time I see a voice actress's fake tits, I'm going to take a drink.
Of course. I don't know if they'll have her back.
They'll have voice actresses, so
yeah, but will they have
gonna
her?
see fake tits.
What's her fucking name?
It's not like there's like only one.
I forgot
Marsh
her name.
37 says bingo card suggestion. They accidentally play My Hero Academia over another award again. That would be pretty.
That's
fucking
down
funny.
the bottle if they do that.
Japanese shaman girl with $2 says Beastars was Netflix, so Crunchyroll yeeted it. Yeah, well that's not respectable in any way. Jane S says, what did you expect from Crunchyroll? Lol. Look, I have the lowest
you possibly closed the voting for this because we were doing a stream.
No, that's not true.
How do you know? It was open at 7:00.
I expected.
Did it just close on off times?
I
like
expected
at fucking
less.
7:05?
I expected less from Crunchyroll than what we've gotten so far. But I have to make sure that everything that is wrong is stated. You know, every wrong must be righted in what is being done. Static with $2 says Beastars isn't on U.S. Netflix yet. That's why, yeah, but it's
okay.
not a good
I guess
reason.
that makes
Butthole Weed with $2 says you missed 2 of mine. I'm coming.
You can't go that far.
Yeah, unfortunately, I've gone as far back as I can. I shouldn't have rolled right into the best antagonist category before scrolling up. Big Go Man. That's gonna be a major Go Man now,
Can I see it on here?
On the
phone?
Do
I have a higher?
Maybe.
Up?
I mean, we're on the same chat. Like, they only do it one way.
I think I can go higher.
Oh my God, you can. All right, let's read the higher.
Oh, he meant at the very beginning of the stream.
Oh.
I can get to those though.
Okay.
No,
well,
I can't. Never mind.
Who do you want to vote for best antagonist? You know more of these characters than I do because you've read The Promised Neverland. And
Butthole, just put your things in the chat because I'll read for them.
I'm obviously voting for Imagase because she probably would have been my pick anyways. Though also the character, fucking in Blade of the Immortal, there's this silver-haired dude who is also a very memorable antagonist who I definitely would have wanted on the list. I mean, I really can't say enough about most of the characters on here to like say who I would pick, you know, like who I think doesn't deserve to be there. Basically, I can't say. Also, the bad guy from Dr. Stone, well, he wasn't really around for enough of the early episodes, I would say, to be like best antagonist. I mean, I don't know if Louis or I don't know who would count as antagonist from Beastars. So yeah, I'll just go with Imagase. But who do you vote for?
Askeladd from Vinland Saga. He's a fucking badass for sure.
Those are both very solid choices, I think.
He was portrayed great in the anime and in the manga, so I like him.
All right, now it's time for best boy, whatever the fuck that means.
Butthole Weeb, I just see an ad. I don't know who you're.
We probably didn't even miss anything. He probably wasn't paying attention when we read it. That's probably the truth. Anyway, vote for best boy. We got Bruno Bucciardi from JoJo Golden
Oh boy.
Wind. Obviously, we did not watch that. Hyakimaru from Dororo.
Again.
Yeah, he's best
so they
boy
can
and best
so they can
protagonist.
qualify as eye candy and best protag.
Yes.
Okay, this changes everything.
We've got
This
Kanata
changes
from Lost in
everything.
Space, Astra Lost in Space.
Who the fuck
Naruto-
watched that?
Apparently, a lot of people. I mean, the manga's from the same guy who made Sket Dance. That was a fairly successful shonen manga series. The art looks good, but I had already read the first volume of the manga and was not grabbed by the characters, and the anime did even less for me. We got the boy from How Heavy Are the Dumbbells You Lift, Mob from Mob Psycho, and the main guy from Demon Slayer. Look, again, Mob Psycho is best boy here, but he was already best boy in 2016. Mob Psycho was best boy 2016. He does not need to be in the list.
Did he win in 2016?
I don't know, but he was best boy 2016.
Yeah.
Like,
I
that
mean,
would have been
Saitama
when,
definitely won
that
for
was his
best
time.
protag.
Right. So I don't feel right picking Mob Psycho, even if he is absolutely best boy. But I think I would probably pick the guy from How Heavy Are the Dumbbells
He's
You
so
Lift, 'cause
funny.
He's pretty fucking funny of a character.
Oh my god.
And Hyakimaru, again, I haven't seen enough of the show, but I don't know if I like that interpretation of the character as much as the classic.
All right, I need to seriously consider all of the competitors. Can you scroll up and
Yes.
slowly pan down? All right. I'm gonna have to give it from Dumbbell, the Dumbbell Muscle Man. He's the fucking muscle man. Okay, you gotta read it. You gotta read the super
I mean,
chats.
if I'm really gonna vote for best boy, because I don't pay attention to guy characters as much, like
It's
in a
what
show
I'll
like
do.
Mob Psycho, where like it's really like the whole show is about this one character. It's different, like Baby Steps. Obviously, like A-chan from that is like a best boy candidate, as like he's the whole show's about him,
Right.
But like it's rare that there's like a guy character who's like mimetically you just love him, like a character a meme guy character you would buy a toy of without being
None of
into
these
guys.
picks are for the ladies, and it's really sad.
Yeah, it's definitely sad.
Read the super chats.
And
Brad.
Sarazanmai was not in there as you thought he would be.
I thought he was. I literally thought that he
Shini
was.
Saba with $5 says Crunchyroll supporting the anime industry one awards show at a time. I don't know what the fuck this is supposed to do for the anime industry. I have no idea who this helps.
Oh, it's
in
the
any
category
way
everybody's
at all.
waited for, and best girl.
All right, best girl, the most important category. So we've got Carol from Carol and Tuesday, Chika from the Chika Dance, Emma from The Promised Neverland, Kohaku from Dr. Stone, Nezuko Kamada from Demon Slayer,
Trash.
and Raftalia from The Shield Hero.
Oh
Ooh.
gosh.
See, I thought this was going to be cleanly, I would just pick Kohaku right away because she is easily the hottest girl from this year. And she's a fun character, but which one do I have more like psychopathic fantasies about? It would probably be Raftalia. So I would say Raftalia is a pretty strong choice. I think she's like a more memorable character to me so far. Yeah. Perhaps just because Dr. Stone has a way bigger cast. Kohaku's not the first girl or the last girl that's introduced. Raftalia is like main girl status. And it's rare that the main girl, and especially one who actually looks so main girl-ish, is really good, I don't know. Who do you think?
Well,
what do you think?
Okay. I really want to give
Tuesday.
Nezuko a run for the money.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to, I want to pick the one that is going to have the second most votes.
Okay.
Obviously. So looking at these characters, Carol from Carol and Tuesday, right? That's her.
Yeah.
Fuck her. I've seen like very little fan art of her.
Yeah.
I don't know if I really like her. I like the scenes where she's watching Denzel Curry and she's like fangirling over him, because that's literally what I was doing when I was watching it. Fangirling over him being in an anime, over her fangirling over him. It was like 3 levels of fangirling. So that was pretty cool. Chica, there's a lot of people,
trash meme.
but it's I don't know if I can, in good faith, vote for her. I don't know. I'm going to have to seriously consider it. Emma? Who the fuck wants Emma to be best girl? This is the pedo pick. They have to have a pedo pick. Not that Nezuko isn't already the pedo pick.
Right.
But they have to put 2 in there.
Nezuko is the pedo pick. Emma is the look. I think that the Promised Neverland is popular because people think that it's like the game Limbo or something. Like, they think that because when they see like kids with big heads, like oversized, big-headed children in a scary world, it automatically means deep, So like indie games have plumbed this, but like because it has that slightly like wispy, whimsical art style, like even though the story is like just like trash tier shonen fucking thrill ride mystery bullshit, like the art style makes it feel like deep. And so they're like, oh, this girl, she's like deep,
She's deep, guys. Okay, so, and then there's Raftalia, who, okay, so now I'm thinking about it. Who would I rather see a cosplay of? Chica or Raftalia? I've seen cosplays of Chica that I liked a whole lot. And I've never seen a cosplay of Raftalia that I've liked a lot. So I'm going to have to give it to Chica.
Okay. Wow. Trash meme pick. Confirmed. I'm going to... God. Kohaku is so fucking hot.
She is really hot.
Like... Because Raftalia, I like... Okay, here's the thing.
She has more waifu appeal, for sure.
Well, Raftalia's start in the story is really good, right? Like, the idea that he, like she basically, like, super grows, because of the fact that he treats her well. He, like, basically liberates her from slavery. They both rescue each other. They just have, like, a strong bond, right? And that's great, but then immediately it introduces some other girl. And she has to become like a kind of, I don't know, like a backseat tsundere kind of. It's just not as ballsy of a move as what some of these other shows are. Like, Ari Ferreira I respect more for the fact that he just fucks the girl, like, right after
I know, it's balls. Balls deep.
In fact, where the fuck is Yue from Ari Ferreira? If I was going to pick a trash meme pick, that would be my trash meme pick, for sure. But Kohaku is way too hot. So I have to give it to her.
If I could pick anybody, I would definitely pick
for years to come.
Lala from A Precure.
Oh yeah. Oh, I mean yeah. Let's go find the actual best girl while we're at it.
She's my favorite. And
Bunny
I
Girl
felt
from
really hurt.
Beastars is definitely a top tier best girl.
That Crunchyroll will never acknowledge Precure, even though they have a Precure on their in their streaming catalog. They'll never acknowledge Precure.
I would even have put Magase Ai in best girl category as well. Oh, what about Shinsho Yusho? What the fuck?
Right.
She should have... Why was she not in there?
Why didn't they put any of the Konosuba girls?
Way
the Konosuba movie came out
Way better than
year.
fucking Emma.
No, I agree. Who the fuck picked Emma? Who the fuck nominated Emma for best girl? I want to know. It probably was a girl who was a pedophile. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm
God.
not fucking,
I really am
fan.
disappointed by the picks that they picked. Truly.
Who else? Who are
No,
the
none of the
best
girls from Dumbbell, who are all hot as fucking shit.
I would have probably voted for her for sure. Hibiki.
Not
right?
the fucking not the Saber incarnation from Lord El Meloy, who I would have picked.
Yeah, you would have picked her.
I would have picked her over any of the other characters.
Glaive.
Yes, dude.
Enslave. All right. Let's read the super chat. Shlomo von Goldberg with Canadian $5. I know it's a movie, but the Konosuba movie was my winner of 2019.
Go
Absolutely
watch the new Shinkai
good
movie,
pick.
because you might change your mind.
That's true.
And also Ride Your Wave, Science Stars.
Yeah, we haven't watched Ride Your Wave yet.
Yeah.
We have to do that before I make my top 10 anime
Right,
films of the decade.
right.
Also, I have to rewatch Disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya. That's why I haven't done it yet. This one is Test with $5. Is more detail about the psychopathic fantasies bit, please. Oh, you know. You know. Paru for $4.20 says Free Palestine. All right. Will do.
It's at the top of the to-do list.
All right, time to vote for best. Oh, fucking love Israel. No, that's a meme. Vote for best
Shout out to
director.
Rand.
Oh God, Tetsuro Araki for Attack on Titan season 3. So again, this is a case where somebody, is doing the same show for the last decade, and is just now getting nominated for it, I guess. I mean, would he not have been best director for the first season of Attack on Titan? Kiyotaka Suzuki for Babylon. No, I'm not giving him for that. It's good, but it's not that good. Shinichiro Watanabe and Motanabu Hori for Carole and Tuesday. No, I don't think so. Yuzuru Tachikawa from Mob Psycho 102. No. Ikuhara for Sarazanmai. No.
For his
Shuhei
worst
Yabuta,
work.
No. I would not vote for any of these people for best director. I would
I'd
definitely.
rather cut my dick off.
Hold on.
Not even Mob Psycho 2?
No, for best director, I mean, if it was like best animation director, maybe.
Word.
Let's see here. Who do I think is the best director? Do you have anything in mind that you remember specifically? Like, wow, this is well directed. Like
That isn't a movie?
Yeah, are movies not qualified?
I really wish movies are a bigger showcase of a director's
I think the
talents,
movies might
right?
just have like a best movies category, and that's like it.
I just like
it's really fucking stupid.
I just really feel like you're snubbing fucking
okay.
the directors by not like putting them in this category, because obviously that has more of a.
I keep forgetting to look at the fucking ONA.
The director does more for movies. Oh
what
boy.
I want is best director could have been Beastars, which was extremely interesting.
I mean, I understand if they're really
List
going
of
by the
fucking
logic that it's
directors.
not coming to America until 2020 because it's going to be on Netflix.
If that's the only
If that's
reason,
what the real reason is, then like that's fine. It better be
Matsumi-
on the list next year. I'm fucking remembering. I'll take that note down.
all right,
I'll
so
come coming
we've
for you,
got-
Miles. Just letting you know
we've
if you're
got
watching.
Matsumi Shinichi for his work on Beastars. And then, of course, Hamasaki Hiroshi for fucking Blade of the Immortal.
Oh my god, that guy, just on
definitely-
his looks alone, best director.
Oh yeah, Hiroshi Hamasaki directed
Yes.
directed Techno Lies. He directed fucking episodes of fucking Paranoia Agent Shigarui, Steins Gate.
What a fucking hero.
He is absolutely a hero, and this was his time to shine because it's probably his most fun to watch show yet in terms of directing.
For sure.
Oh God, I mean, Babylon has pretty good directing. I'll pick Babylon, I guess. I'm not upset. Kiyotaka Suzuki also was. He worked on fucking Psycho-Pass 2 and Psycho-Pass.
Wow, I'm in a really shitty position because I have not seen Attack on Titan. I have not seen Babylon. I have not seen Carole and Tuesday. I did not like Sarazanmai. that much.
And Vinland Saga is terribly directed. So
yeah,
where does this leave us?
I'm fucking gonna pick Shinichiro Watanabe because he's a fucking god.
That's a very fair...
I see his name. I'm
absolutely
voting for it.
fair reason to pick him. There's honestly, I abide. The dude abides. All right. Let's see. Okay, we got your mom with $5. Every time one of you call Kohaku hot or sexy, I die a little inside. Those eyes are a huge turn. IMO. You're fucking looking at the wrong place, bro. I love the shape of her eyes, though. I'm a big fan of upturned eye shape. Like,
I want to know how
as you would know if you've read my light novel.
I want to know how he feels about the bunny girl from Beastars.
Oh yeah.
Does he get turned on by those black eyes?
Sheenie Saba with $5 says, by what's available to vote for, you can really tell what type of people work at Crunchyroll.
Well, it's not who works. It's they pick.
They have like a team.
They
who picks
had an
stuff.
insanely large amount of judges this year. They had like 40 people.
But like the thing
we should
is
go
that
over after we finish this. We should go over the list and read
like,
it.
It's funny because it's like you could say, "Oh, there's 40 people," but like, how many of those people would all pick the same fucking shit because they all watch the same fucking shit? You know?
Yeah.
Static with $2 says, "Why no best film or best short series category?"
Is that true? That's fucked.
Boba Bickle says for $2, I gave Technolize a 1. Fuck that shitty show. No, dude, you're wrong. Technolize is absolutely fucking god tier.
Butthole Weeb gave us $10.
Butthole Weeb at $10 says, in the spirit of all the talk around anime awards, I've been mourning about Gainax and rewatching all their stuff. A drunk video about me reviewing Daikon 3 and 4. Anyone interested in a rant? February. Absolutely. I love Daikon. I love Gainax.
Is still making stuff. Apparently, they just made the first 4K anime short that's coming out next week.
Yeah, they're still, they're still making the
stuff.
same,
still doing stuff.
The same kind of stuff in the biggest air quotes imaginable.
Baby's Petite, which I don't understand how Hulaing Baby's Petite can be petite when Hulaing Baby's was already short as fuck.
Yeah, it's bizarre. Anyway.
Is it a GIF?
Oh,
is it just a weekly
it's time
GIF?
for the best animation category. Okay. So I've heard that Attack on Titan Season 3 is fucking crazy. And, like, I've seen some animation. Attack on Titan always had really fucking crazy action animation. Like, that is one thing I will never knock about that show. So I would absolutely believe that there's a ton of crazy fucking animation in this. Demon Slayer, I think, is overrated as fuck for its animation. I think that just a bunch of spinning cameras and flashy effects does not make up for, choreography that doesn't make any fucking sense. Babylonia, I only saw the first episode, but it did have some pretty fucking amazing clips in it. Mob Psycho 100 Season 2 was probably going to be my pick because it was pretty much next level. Episode 5 alone was like, what the fuck? Like, the fight scene with the teleporting guy. Like,
oh my god.
There's no, like, beating that.
No.
Sarazanmai looked pretty good. Vinland Saga, absolutely not. I mean, there's good animation in the show, but not at the same level as the
Where
other
the
shows.
fuck is my Precure? Where the fuck is Hugto Precure? Where the fuck is it?
I mean...
Where the fuck?
I don't really
what
have...
the fuck?
I don't think I have any, like, huge complaints about what's included here. I think I would just have to go with Mob Psycho. I mean, come on, man.
I'm gonna have to
also
pick
shit I've never
Mob
seen
Psycho.
before in that show.
Yeah,
dude.
I agree.
Learn things that could happen.
But I will not stop until Precure gets its fucking chance to shine. Shine at the Crunchyroll Awards where it should.
Yeah. All right, vote for best character design. Here's another category Precure should be in. All right, so we got Carolyn Tuesday, Dororo, Dr. Stone, Kaguya-sama Love is War, absolutely not. Sarazanmai, and Vinland Saga. I would not... I don't know. I mean... These are mostly... I mean, I don't think Kaguya-sama belongs in there. I'm pretty fine with the rest of them. Like, Vinland Saga, though, I mean, it's just adapting the character designs from the manga, and I don't think they look as good in the anime as the manga, so I definitely don't think that deserves to be credited for like the anime having good character design.
To all you people saying Precure isn't licensed in the USA, we have to raise a stink. Why the fuck haven't they licensed it?
Is this limited to stuff that's licensed in the US?
Glitter farce?
Like,
I don't fucking know.
Is that a rule of this Crunchyroll Awards? And if so,
right? I think it is, but then it might not
that?
be. Who cares?
Like, is that why? Like, why isn't you know? Like, there's certain shows that aren't like in any category, and I don't know if it's because they're not licensed or they just aren't on Crunchyroll or they don't care about them. Like,
does it mean they shouldn't be spotlighted for best anime? Does it mean that we shouldn't be watching it at all? I don't know. But I will continue to raise a stink until my voice is heard.
I'm trying to determine.
It's the only thing worth living for.
Dumbbell Non-Kilo Motoru had really good character designs.
Oh yeah, it did for sure. What about Fire Force, dude?
I didn't like him as much as the manga. Again, like, to me, when the biggest thing that people didn't seem to understand about my whole rant about JoJo's designs last time is that the role of character designer on anime is, if it's an adaptation, you have to change the designs to work in animation. That is your job as character designer. So if the designs of the original are good, but they only look good half the time in the show, whereas they look good all the time in the manga, that's not good character design for the anime. Mm-hmm. And so, like, Vinland Saga is a perfect example of that. Like, a lot of his faces look fucking stupid in the anime, and, like, it doesn't look that way in the manga, so this is not good character design, you know? And, yeah, but I mean, the other one, like, Sarazanmai had great character design. They always looked on point. It was very clean. They're easy to animate, you know. Like, but I'm trying to figure out if there's something that I would have, like, picked over all this, or if they've got, like, my favorite candidate. Because, I mean, again, obviously I do like the designs in Dr. Stone a lot, regardless of how fucking ridiculous they are. I thought Sarazanmai did have really strong design work from, like, a technical perspective. Dororo was a great, like, modernized update of Tezuka style. You know, made them look sleek and sexy for 2019. And Carol and Tuesday, I mean, it's not my favorite, but it's fine. I can't even think of, like, what I would have picked over this stuff. Chat, what am I missing? What did they not pick that should have been on here for
Promare?
But that's a movie.
They don't have a movies category.
Well, what the fuck? Like, why are movies not allowed? Is it just because, again, licensing? Like, do they have to be... I mean,
is licensed.
It had a U.S. premiere, yeah.
It is fucking licensed.
What the fuck? Premiere had fantastic characters.
I think it's just because Crunchyroll doesn't have Ghibli, so they just fucking don't care about movies.
I have no idea.
They're just crying in the corner.
What are you going to pick for this?
Sarazanmai.
Okay.
Because they look yummy. The colors are good.
Yeah.
They animate really well. Super memorable. They look good in both forms. I don't really like the character designs of Dororo that much.
If they're like,
TBH.
If they're gonna be crediting, I don't know who they're crediting with Dr. Stone, because here they're saying they're crediting both character design and original character design. Here it's just crediting one guy.
Yeah, fuck that.
But obviously Boichi did the original character design. So yeah, I'm gonna say Sarazanmai for the reasons of how it's framed in the voting.
Gotta read the super chat.
I feel like the chat is way behind us. Like maybe there's like a huge stream delay.
No, you're just not at the bottom. I don't think.
No, I am. Oh. I'm at the bottom.
Okay.
But it's been like
Dude,
every time I've asked the chat for something,
over
it seems
1,000
like
people in the chat.
Holy fucking balls!
Wait, go to super chats.
Where?
The super chats. There was a Promare super chat.
Oh, yeah. Simon Midkiff. Promare didn't get any noms. So much hate. I know. Like, what the fuck?
So much hate. Shake my head.
I'm sorry. There was once a website. There was once a website called So Much Hate. I swear to God.
No, I know.
It would say SMH at the end of stuff. All right.
Or FML.
Best score. So best soundtrack, best film score. All right. Well, we've got Attack on Titan with the same composer that it's had since 2013. So obviously not voting for that.
Why would they decide to use score instead of soundtrack? Because that's what it is. They aren't scoring they aren't writing music for the for the actual animation. They're just like, they have a soundtrack that they set the animation to.
Yeah, it makes no fucking sense.
It's
Maki for Carol and Tuesday. So I haven't seen Carol and Tuesday enough, but I do know that there are 2 Denzel Curry songs.
Yeah.
Denzel Curry is my favorite
boy.
rapper, so it's kind of hard not to just automatically pick Carol and Tuesday. But Dr. Stone had some really fucking good music too, and Kevin Penkin over here on Rising of Shield Hero, but it wasn't as good as his Made in Abyss soundtrack or used as well in the show. I mean, I'm gonna say on good faith, based on what I've heard, that Carol and Tuesday probably sweeps this category, considering that it's a fucking
we did watch like
show.
4 episodes.
We watched one episode of Carol and Tuesday. Yes.
No, didn't we watch?
No, we watched 1 episode when it came out.
I feel like we at least watched 2.
No, look. I have now open right here.
You're probably right. I feel like I've seen more of it. Maybe it's just because I've rewatched the Denzel Curry bits multiple times.
Yeah, 1 out of 24.
Oh, I guess you're right.
I
remember it being good.
What are you voting for?
I mean, I fucking love Denzel Curry. What the fuck? Right. Okay, I love you too, Kevin Penkin, but I do agree that, like, Made in Abyss had the better music. But, like, it's a good job. Like, good job. Props to you. I'm glad you got nominated. A lot of people saying JoJo.
I didn't watch JoJo,
no.
dog. All right, $2 from Boba Bickle. Make sure to turn on live chat, top chat, skip stuff. Oh. What the fuck? Why is there a top chat? Why is that a thing? Why would I need that? Oh no. All right, well I switched to live chat. I hope I didn't it fucking reset when I did that. So
I have the chat open.
All right, if there's any super chats we didn't read, fine.
I don't think there is.
Parr, just $2. Go Sheena, best boy, did the best Tales of.
Oh wait,
music.
it says right here.
Katsudo Shashin looks great every second.
Jacob Wagner.
What was Katsudo Shashin? Oh, the original, the first anime ever. It does look great every second. All 4 of them. Alright, best fight scene. Alright,
this chat is just Dio and JoJo.
Why is that the case?
Oh boy.
So, this is a hard one because I haven't seen JoJo or Attack on Titan, both of which I know have great fight scenes. I am not voting for the fucking Demon Slayer fight because I've seen the clip
down, right?
And no. Thorfinn versus Thorkel was a good fight, but I mean the fight from fucking Mob Psycho. Wait, is this the final fight? Did they not pick the fight with the teleporting guy? Like,
fuck. Why don't they have...
Oh, what the hell happened here? Okay, well...
That didn't work.
It did not work at all.
What the fuck?
All the chat is just muda 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 muda
Oh my gosh. Literally all of the JoJo stands in the world are in this chat right now.
Apparently Nux Taku sent them or something.
Incredible! Bravo!
Anyway.
I wish I could watch the fight.
Well, I'm just stuck on the fact that they didn't pick the best fight from Mob Psycho.
Right.
But Mob Psycho had the best fights that I've ever seen in my life. So even though I'm sure that the fights in some of these shows are legitimately amazing and deserving of the votes that others will give, I'm going to vote for the one I actually watched, obviously. What do you think? Between Mob Psycho and Thorfinn versus Thorkel.
Why would I pick the fucking Vinland Saga one?
I don't know.
I don't even remember it. I don't even remember it.
Well, then that's just...
I remember it happening. I just don't remember how
Computer
it
Player 001 with $2 says, might want to turn on slow mode for the live chat.
Why? I want to be bombarded with Muda. I mean,
we're not reading the chat anyway, so it's not like a huge concern that it's fucking
I have
nonsense.
The chat open on my phone too, and not on a live chat.
All right. Vote for best couple. Okay. We've got Baki. I didn't even know there
that's
were
what that
couples in
was.
Baki. You've got
What
the
a romantic
Kaguya-sama
show.
couple, which is most likely going to sweep this because, I mean, you know, that was like the couple of the year. You got the two boys from Given. That's probably going to be my vote. Then you got Sarazanmai, the
LGBTQRS pick.
I mean, so is Given.
Oh, fuck, you're right. I couldn't.
So is
I don't know why I
probably,
didn't think that.
You got the girls from O Maidens and whoever the fuck these people are from Attack on Titan. I mean, Given was actually like probably the best romance of the year, right? Like
I love Given.
Like that was probably the best sincere romance of the year.
I like the dynamic in the couple in Sarazanmai too. They are like Jesse and James, you know.
Yeah, they are kind of.
Except for one's like, you know, more straighter.
Well, who do you vote for?
Oh boy.
Who's your favorite couple?
Who would I rather see fuck? Sarazanmai.
Is that what you're voting for?
Yeah.
All right. Amazing. All right. Do we have any new? I don't think so.
No.
I just see a lot of anal and other things like that. Best voice acting performance for Japanese. In other words, the only one that matters.
Yeah.
We've got Mamoru Miyano in Sarazanmai, Sari Hayami in Demon Slayer, Yuichi Nakamura in JoJo, Yukino Satsuki in as Imagase, Yuko Kaida as Isabella, and Yusuke Kobayashi as Senku. I mean, I'm not going to act like I was paying a huge amount of attention to voice acting this year, but I mean, I really liked the voice of Senku, and like Megase I don't remember like the voice performance particularly being noteworthy. Mamoru Miyano is an actor I love, but I don't think that's like a role that stands out in my mind when I think of him. So I'm gonna go ahead and vote for Senku.
Oh boy, well,
you can look at that.
I feel
while
bad
figure out
voting because I haven't even seen like 3 of these characters talk.
Yeah. Wasn't there a show just the girl from Blade of the Immortal, which I'm still wondering, like, what is the deal with that not getting anything at all?
I don't think it's released over here yet.
It's a fucking Amazon Prime show. It is released.
But is it released in English?
Yeah, it's released by Amazon Prime every week.
Oh. I mean...
With subtitles. It's there, so it's not... It just hasn't... I've not seen a single nomination for Blade of the Immortal. And
it's too gory for Crunchyroll.
One of my favorite shows.
I don't want to support something that's so gory.
The girl from that has a really good voice performance. Could easily have been on this list.
You can't show clips to that to minors. What are they going to do? How are they going to show the clips for it? Not that they're showing us clips to help us decide. Probably because voting is over and they closed
Hibiki's
all
voice
those
from
links.
Dumbbell would have probably
great.
gotten my vote if that had been on the list. Is her name I Feroz?
Ooh, she's hot.
Who is this? Is this like it's like the only like she's a total newcomer. She should have been. She's also Eripio from Budokan. This girl deserved to be recognized in 2019 for sure. That would have been my vote had she been on the list, I think. But Senku is.
I'm gonna give it to Senku too. He was a great character. I remember what he sounds like, unlike the other characters.
Jotoda, like that kind of sound, you know.
He's good. He brought that fiery passion.
I
don't think there's any
best
super
voice
chats.
acting performance in English.
Oh no! Fuck this!
I mean, obviously, we did not watch any of these in English. Oh my god,
oh,
the Shinji voice is on there.
I'm gonna give it to Agretzko. Please take me off this page.
I'm giving it to Laura Bailey because she's my favorite English voice actress, and I'm sure she's great in. I'm
giving it to fucking Agretzko.
Okay, but what if she sucks?
What if she has
Erica
fake
Mendez.
tits? What do I do?
Wait, hold on. She doesn't have fake tits. She looks normal.
Okay, that's fine. I keep that. Keep it. But what if I'm using this to fund her fake tits? What if she's getting money for this?
Oh, no. All right, best comedy. We've got Agretzko Season 2, which we did not get around to watching.
I forgot that existed.
Me too.
The Dumbbell finally getting some
non-Kilomoto.
notoriety.
Hibiki should have been mentioned several times throughout this by now. Isekai Quartet is disgusting and
Which
should not be
I didn't
here.
even laugh once.
Kaguya-sama, I did not like at all. My roommate is a cat. I dropped her for one episode. Sarazanmai is not a comedy. So...
Gay people are so funny.
Um,
Lol, they're gay.
Okay, well, I know there are things missing from this now. So let's go ahead.
Oh my gosh. That's this season.
Oh, that's this season. I gotta go fucking back to fall. All right. What are all the comedies that they did not decide to include? First of all, Shincho Yusha, which is way funnier than Isekai Quartet.
Oh, yeah.
Why did they totally snub Shincho Yusha? What is going on?
I don't know.
Like, I didn't even love this show, but what is going on? Like, it was a huge success.
Yeah.
Popular characters, talked about plenty. Good comedy. Great animation. Where the fuck was Shincho Yusha? Anybody? They're all saying Kaguya hands down. I fucking am not voting for that, so you can shove that up your ass.
It's
African
hard.
Salaryman.
Oh,
I
that
only saw
was
the
so
first
funny.
episode of,
I mean, that's definitely not licensed.
but that would be, and also Business
Business Fish.
What the fuck happened to Business Fish? Why did Business Fish never get picked up?
I don't think it had all of its episodes.
I have no
I was
idea.
looking at the page and like it didn't seem like it finished.
I would put Dr. Stone in best comedy
over Sarazanmai.
Yeah, over a lot of the things
fuck?
in here. Machikado Mazoku was probably funnier than a lot of these. Fucking goddamn. Sonan Desu Ka. That show was fucking funny.
It's pretty good.
Tejina Senpai was not funny. And does
I mean,
not belong
you can
there.
go ahead and put me
Business
down
Fish,
for
though.
Dumbbell because that's what I would genuinely pick as the funniest show of the year.
Yeah, I mean, this one was funny. Hitori Bochi. We only saw a couple episodes.
Yeah, but it wasn't as funny as Dumbbell.
Probably not. I mean, we didn't even finish Dumbbell either yet.
No, but I mean,
just 'cause we have
it
not
didn't mean it
fucking
wasn't
finished
funny.
Half the goddamn shows.
Oh, the pedo show.
Which one?
Scroll up.
No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I mean, Dumbbell is definitely my pick as well from this list. Agretzko Season 2 probably is really funny, but...
I want to talk to whoever put Sarazanmai on that list. Would have a stern talking to them.
Yeah. Alright, best fantasy.
They're probably the person who only saw Sarazanmai and voted every category.
So best fantasy has sci-fi in it. Alright.
Yeah, so they're the same.
$10 giveaway.
Not that all
We've
anime.
got like is this a bot? Like this $10 giveaway,
Yeah.
look at my live stream.
Kick him out. Fuck
Let's
you.
go ahead.
Bye.
And,
Did we get any super chats? No, we didn't.
kill that. Now we did. Ryan Curtis and
here.
says Sarazanmai had tons of gag and slapstick comedy.
Yeah, but it wasn't comedy, you know?
I mean, it wasn't like laugh out loud funny, you
It's
know?
like that
It's
gay guy
more
just got
like
hit.
interesting, you know? Butthole Wee with $5 says, I can't believe you betrayed me, May. You guys don't watch Carolyn Tuesday. I'm coming for your booty
We were
holes.
gonna
Did
watch
you
it. We thought we had more than a week to vote.
Did you
I
watch it?
really
I'm
wanted to
coming
watch
for
it
you.
like
Was
immediately.
that in the best comedy category?
No.
Oh, well then he's just mad about some old shit.
Yeah, that's
Alright,
Butthole.
we got A Sentence of a Bookworm, Astro Lost in Space, Attack on Titan Season 3, Demon Slayer, Sarazanmai, and The Promised Neverland. This is for best fantasy. What is the meaning of this category? Sarazanmai is a fantasy? It takes place in fucking Japan. Like, what? Does this just mean anything that has any magical realism at all? Because that would include every fucking anime practically.
know.
Like, what the fuck is the point of best fantasy? Is it just so they can have an excuse to nominate A Sentence of a Bookworm for something?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Demon Slayer is a fantasy?
I mean, it's not
Isn't
gonna
it
win.
set
The
in
Promised
fucking
Neverland
Japan?
will win.
Like, what the fuck?
I mean, Demon Slayer will win. What the fuck? That's all.
Attack on Titan is on its
Oh
third
my
fucking
God.
season. Astro Lost in Space is a
It's
goddamn
not a
sci-fi show.
fantasy!
What is this category? Why would they do this? What was the best fantasy? There was tons. Shield Hero didn't make it into best
Right? What
fantasy.
the hell? Shield Hero got snubbed. Is
They-
it because it's problematic? Is it because it's a hashtag problematic?
Or was it because it was Amazon? Did they have it?
No.
Who had it?
Crunchyroll had
They
it.
had it?
Yeah.
Well, then what the fuck? Computer Player One says a space anime nominated for a fantasy category. I know, dude. What the fuck, dude? Not to
Bruh.
mention shows set in the real fucking world. Like, I can accept, like, sci-fi / fantasy, but if it's just set in Japan, What the fuck is the fantasy? Dr. Stone
Dr.
is more of a
Stone!
fucking fantasy.
No!
What is on mine?
Dr. Stone!
And it's still set in Japan. Oh my god.
What about fucking Fire Force? Did they
Fire
forget
Force
about
is an
Fire
actual
Force?
fantasy setting. Oh no.
Fire Force didn't get nominated for anything. Oh no.
Copcraft had a unique fantasy. Beastars has a fantasy fucking setting.
Oh my gosh.
Boy. And again, Shincho Yusha is not nominated for the only category where it would obviously fit. Wow, guys, I'm like blown away. This is the worst. This is the stupidest fucking category. What do you pick for? There's no good
I'm
choice.
picking Bookworm because as an actual fantasy,
it's the only one that makes any fucking sense.
Idea of a fantasy, right?
Oh my god, like literally nothing else
Oh my
even.
God.
Promised Neverland is the only other one that I would like
Fucking
even
blows. Fuck
think like
that
qualified
shit.
basically. Holy fuck.
Now let's see what they count as drama.
And there's no film category, but there's a best fantasy
Fuck you,
category.
Crunchyroll.
All
You
right.
a fucking chode.
Best drama.
Nisi
Babylon,
Pickup? I
Carol
don't
and
think so.
Tuesday, Fruits Basket, Stars Align. I guess that's the English title of Hoshiai no Sora.
What?
The tennis one where they beat the children. Promised Neverland where they eat the children. And Vinland Saga.
That's a drama?
What
the fuck? Why don't you count that as like action?
Yeah, like I would think of Vinland Saga as an action adventure show first and foremost. Promised Neverland I would think of as like a thriller, not really a drama. This is a drama. Stars Align, this is a serious drama. Fruits Basket's a drama, but it's also 15, 20 years old. Carol and Tuesday, I have not seen that much of to really judge its drama status. Babylon is definitely like a dramatic thriller, like I mean it's along the same lines as The Promised Neverland, but it maybe has a little bit more actual drama going on in it. I mean, even though I have only seen one episode of Hoshiai no Sora, I feel like it probably deserves this nomination.
Me too.
But I do love Babylon, and I feel like it's a shit. Well, I already voted for that in Best Villain, so I guess I'll vote for this. Do you feel the same?
Yeah, I feel the same. It's not going to get voted for anything else. That show is pretty interesting.
Yeah. When you just vote for the
somebody
only thing
on the
you consider
judges panel
logical.
must have really liked it. Okay, Butthole Weave is over here saying, I thought you were my friend, May. I can't believe you didn't cast a vote for Carol and Tuesday as Anime of the Year. You've turned to the dark side. I'm sad. I voted fucking Carol and Tuesday with Shinichiro Watanabe for Best Director, even though I didn't even watch the whole show. You know?
True.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, we've got the vote for Best Opening Sequence. You've got Kiss Me by Nyberkson Selena Ann.
Oh, fucking Domestic Girlfriend.
Directed by Bahi JD, who is the fucking man.
He's the Chad boy.
Then we've got Domestic Girlfriend, which I do remember having a pretty good OP. Fire Force, I don't remember being unique at all. 99.9.
Oh my god.
It's pretty fucking. If you had an announcement. Wait, is that the first OP or the second one? That's the first OP.
Yeah.
The second one is. The mob is right. The mob is live.
The one that has like secret swear words in it.
Is that your dream? Is that your life? The Vinland Saga OP fucking sucks dick and does not belong in here. The Promised Neverland, I don't remember the OP at all. I'm definitely voting for 99.9.
Oh boy, sign me up for Mob Psycho Season 2.
Yeah.
I love that shit. I'd listen to that
Is
all
that
the time.
your dream? Is that your life? The Carol and Tuesday one is good too. Trying to think. I feel like there was another one I really liked. Beastars has a pretty good OP.
Yeah.
I would have probably put that over the Fire Force OP for sure. Were there any other like really stellar OPs this year that you remember? I feel like Dr. Stone. Ohio Sakai, good morning.
Oh yeah, that's a great OP. That's a good one.
I definitely would have put that.
Oh, the fucking
over
dumbbell OP.
Several. Oh yeah. Well, that's the Musso is the ED, right?
Yeah.
The OP is also a good song.
Yeah, they're both good.
Is there gonna be a best ED as well, or yeah? Okay, there is. If we don't see Dumbbell in here, then
I'm gonna get mad.
it's a
I'm gonna
riot
get red
time.
in the face. Yeah, it's not there.
There's no Dumbbell here, so what the fuck? I'm gonna have to throw up some Musso. All right. Well, we've got Carolyn Tuesday. Dororo.
Oh, the fucking Dororo one. Isn't that like the edgy one? Like the edgy boy one?
I think you're thinking of the OP, which is Party is Over.
Yeah. Why wasn't that on there?
Yeah, I'm surprised. Well, was it?
Party is over. Yeah, it wasn't on there.
No, surprising. Definitely better than some of the ones they had. Yeah, I don't remember the ED.
The Chica dance
don't
is
remember
on
the
there.
Fire Force ED. Don't care about the fucking Chica dance. The Sarazan by ED is good. And then you've got Aimer. I know how much you like Aimer. Do you even remember the Vinland Saga ED, though?
No. I'm just really mad that Dumbbell's not on here.
Dumbbell
I'm really mad.
Is a huge
What the fuck?
miss.
What the fuck? Crunchyroll! What the
mess.
fuck? Jeff, what the fuck? What did you vote for, Jeff? I'm coming
Egg
for
on
you.
your face. Not good. Dr. Stone has a pretty good ED. Beastars has a pretty decent ED. Well, Butthole Weeb says, can we all agree Ghostic anime of the decade? No. Justice Slaps with €5 says, which character wins the Digi Award for Best 2019 Lolly? I don't know. Who's the best Lolly?
How old is a lolly?
Little.
Yeah.
Too small.
I know last year it was
Illegal.
the girl from the Shogi show.
Oh, the girl from Dr. Stone with the melon on her head?
Oh,
she's
she's
pretty
really
fucking
adorable. Oh my gosh.
Let's see. Last Order was around this year.
Oh yeah, it's true.
I do like Last Order. The girl from Copcraft was
Oh my god, how
obnoxious.
come the fucking big titty magician wasn't in Best Girl?
Probably because that show sucks.
But I mean, all of the shows out here suck.
Yeah. I can't believe that the fucking goddess was not nominated for anything.
The girl from Shield Hero, the bird.
Oh, I don't know if I'd put her as best lolly though. She's kind of fucking annoying.
Dododo, best lolly.
Oh yeah, Dododo.
What the fuck?
Dododo probably is best lolly of the year. That's a very fair pick.
Lolly of the fucking century, dude.
Yeah,
This century.
I think that's a
both centuries.
Fair pick. Okay, well, what was the best ED? I'm gonna go with Sarazanmai. It's the only one I fucking remember out of any of these. But it should have definitely been. My vote went through, so what are you picking?
Oh my god, I have to vote?
Yeah.
Fuck. I don't even remember any of these. Oh, the Chica dance. It had a dance. If I can't vote for Precure, then I want to fucking dance, dude.
Well, that's it,
the
everybody.
Precure
We
dance.
fucking voted. So tune in whenever the hell this thing is. When is this
It's
thing?
in February.
Why did the voting have to be done so quickly if it's
I
not
don't
till
know. And then they
fucking
closed
February?
it.
Is it because they have to like fly people out?
No,
or
it's because they
whatever?
have to edit the reel, which is just the clips that they have, the promo clips that they have already selected. But yeah,
Well,
and then
February
they
15th will be streaming.
Does it have what time they close the awards at? Because they're now apparently closed.
I mean that's what people said, but it doesn't.
Maybe they're in like a different
Look,
time
voting still
zone,
says it's
right?
open. Yeah, y'all
They
are
must just be in a
fucking,
different time zone.
Y'all are just geeked out.
Because it was supposed to end today, but like it's still today, you know.
Coke Master with $2 says, I stopped watching seasonal anime. Did I miss
No.
much? Yeah, dude, this season's
Actually,
great.
it was really good.
This season is fucking lit. Go watch the Cantent. Anybody who is not subscribed to the Cantent channel, get your ass over to the
There'll be
Cantent channel.
1,000 new subscribers when we go check.
Yes, there better be.
brainless.
Everybody better be subscribed to Cantent because that's where I do seasonal anime
I'm
coverage.
watching you.
We have covered all of the new show's first episodes in 2 gigantic 3-hour podcasts. That's over 6 hours of listening to me, best guy ever, Jack is Boy, Man Mode, and Core talk about all of the fucking new shows. So go watch that if you haven't already. Jacob Wagner with $2 says, why don't you like the Chica dance? There's nothing wrong with the Chica dance. It's just I don't care. It does not do anything for me. It's nothing special.
That's okay. I voted for the cheeky
better
dance and
dances in my
hence
day.
canceled out his vote.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. Computer player 001 says check the judges info.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Okay.
There's a page on
meet the
Crunchyroll that you have
judges.
to click here.
Wait.
Click here.
No, it says learn more about our judges in the.
Yeah, it has
okay.
an article. It has all their judges.
Okay, we've got Andrew McDonnell from Otaku Spirit, Antonio Escudero from Mission Tokyo, Clarissa Grafio from Anime World Order, Daryl Surratt from Anime World Order, who is a great panelist who I like to see at conventions, Dom Pepiat from Daily Star. I'm not going to read all these people's names. We got Jeff Dew from Mother's Basement, another Anime World Order guy. There's a lot of fucking outlets I've never heard of.
Right?
What
the fuck? How do you get picked? Like,
Honey's
why the
Anime,
fuck?
Gaby
We're gonna have the Fancy
Comic
Press
Book Resources,
outlet
Mel
listed
Magazine,
on
Hype
here.
Beast, OtaQuest, The Independent, Cine Premiere, Little White Lies, Chem Media, Freelance, Forbes. I wonder if that's the girl who writes the otaku.
Yeah, that's her. That's definitely her.
Yeah.
She writes all the
Isn't she the one who
anime
interviewed
pieces.
me for Forbes? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick. Luke at Look, RDC World 1, A&M TV, Otaku USA, comicbook.com, The Verge, KG Portal, Sumi Kai, IGN, JBox, Rick Studios, Daily Telegraph, Anime2U, Sloan the Otaku, Freelance Journalist, Glass Reflection, Tristan Gallant of Glass Reflection, and Zach Birchie of
Why do they
Anime
need
News
so
Network.
many
They
people?
have Zach of Anime News Network.
Yeah. Fuck him.
But he'll leave it $2.
Can I
Says
see
missed
their
my chat.
pics?
I refuse to believe that Zach even has the time in his life to watch more than 5 fucking anime a year. I bet that's true of most of these fucking people.
Right. Why don't they pick people who actually watch all the shit?
Yeah, pick people who you know have seen. I mean, like, they have Jeff. I'm sure he's seen more than most of these
they have
fucking
somebody
people.
who writes for Forbes magazine. Like, do you think they actually watch every single anime? Like,
Well, she might, because she's seen.
I don't
like
know,
a big,
dude. They have
I mean,
IGN,
not every anime. No.
IGN, The Verge, comicbook.com.
None of these people are all professionals. They are
The
not
Daily
people who
Star,
just sit around and watch
dude.
anime and would actually represent what the fans, who do that feel. But I'll leave it $2 says missed my chat. I don't know which one you think we missed. Which one? This one? Can you explain why you gave Weathering with You a 9? Asking for a friend. Please explain why
Video's
your taste.
coming out soon.
Yeah,
Bye.
I got a 25-minute video coming out hopefully tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you write that while I clean the house because Econ and Nino are coming over.
Oh yeah, Econ and Nino. If you guys know who they are, the anime both anime YouTubers are coming to my house right now in a couple hours. Maybe we'll end up live streaming again this weekend with them here.
Yeah,
but,
probably.
It seems likely. But they're coming over here because Econ is going to leave me all his anime shit because he's leaving the country for a while. So I'm going to have a fuckload of Japanese manga and art books. It's going to be fucking crazy. We'll probably just do a fucking live stream going through all of it and having him explain what it is.
Oh,
that
that'd
would be
sick.
entertaining.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
We can raffle off any of it he doesn't want anymore.
Oh my god, that's a good idea. You should tell him. He would
I'll
be
tell him
down
when
for
he gets
that.
here, which is going to be in like 2
Oh,
hours
stop.
or so.
I have to write a paper.
All right, everybody. Thanks for
Oh my
joining
gosh.
us. Join us again on February 15th
Hopefully
for the proper
I
thing.
don't die at a riot if that
right.
happens.